The Rocky Patel Decade Cameroon in Robusto. Just wrap up. I got a nice coffee here with it. This doesn't fall back. Camera steady. I don't have an ashtray present right here, so I'm going to just cut it. Very nice cut. The draw is of sweetness. Sweet hay. Just the most sweet hay and mildness. And a little mustiness. And a cocoa base. Hope it isn't raining. Shit, is it raining? Fuck. I gotta shut it off. About 15 minutes in, it is canoeing quite a bit. It is not an even burn, and the flavors are a bit bitter. I'm thinking this one might be a little bit of a bomb. Not so good, I'm thinking. This is the Cameroon. This was the cheaper price. He had some going for $10. The store had it in the mall somewhere. Some mall that has a chain tobacco place. I forget, it was in Florida somewhere. I bought it. But they were running like $10 or something, and this one was $6.99 in this size. So I figured I'd give it a shot. But remember when I reviewed that Decade a long time ago, the Decade box pressed one, and I had to keep relighting it, and it was a pain in the ass? Well, this Decade Cameroon turns out no different so far. I may have to touch this up. I don't know what it is, but Rocky Patel, he either makes good cigars. I find in the Connecticut, Rocky Patel makes great cigars, but in anything else, he doesn't really make great cigars. He's like more novelty than anything, like packaging a cigar great, but then it doesn't turn out great. The ones that are packaged lesser and they're more mild, like maybe the Edge Light, the It's a Boy, It's a Girl cigar, I thought those were the better varieties that I've had from Rocky Patel, and one Prohibition that I had. The Prohibition dark label, the brown label, I believe it was. That was good. He's had some, but he's also had not so good ones. Yeah, but this is not tasting any better than some of his bundle sticks he put out for cheap. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. This is a fancier cigar he made, but it's maybe just slightly better than the Cargo or something, or the Cameroon Especial. Jesus, oh, that's what he makes those with. Probably this. To make the Decade Cameroon, I bet you this stuff from the Decade Cameroon goes into the Cameroon Especial Toro, that orange bundle stick label that he makes. So just a guess, but this isn't going that great so far. I'll tell you what I think as it goes, but I'll start smoking it now. The ash is changing color though. That's a good feature, but I gave it a little bit of a rest, so I want to, hopefully the burn will correct itself. It is a little bit, I think. Tasting a little bit better now, but not a huge improvement, but it might be getting there. We'll see. I taste earth, leather, cocoa, and hints of almond in this one, and I've tasted maple before, but that's kind of went away. very peppery on the retrohale, so much that it asphyxiates you. Heavy almond and black pepper on the retrohale. I mean, that part, some of that tasted good, but it's very overpowering. You have to eat something, I would say. This is a medium to full cigar. I'd like to say on the full side. But I'll be back in a little bit to check. That's how it's going. Okay, now I'm about to take the first band off. There it is. Otherwise it's going to go right into the band. It doesn't very great smoke output. It's got a little bit of a vegetable flavor now coming out. Maybe like a little bit of asparagus or something like that. Retro ale. Very spicy with some notes. Very spicy with some mustiness. A little bit of plastic notes. Some of that plastic taste. Earthiness. Cedar wood. I was working over here, so cleaned out some of the shed earlier. That's key right there. I did some of that. I'm helping the guy over here clean some. At least you can walk in there a little bit. A bunch of shit there. I broke up and moved around and trash and da-da-da-da-da. Guy has a son, he runs around here sometimes. But the smoke's going a little bit better, but not a very, very high recommended smoke. It smells very good when it's smoking, but as far as the taste goes, it's so-so. It's alright. But tasting a little more creamy now. But maybe it'll get bitter again. I don't know. This is a very weird cigar. It's like the weather. It keeps changing. So, that's my review right now. Okay, I am back. Trying to work through this mess here. It is coming up to the band right now. I let it sit for a little bit, which you have to do, or else this cigar gets all fucking bitter on you. It's not the greatest cigar I've had. It's not that good in my eyes. I'm gonna remove that band now on this. Ash hanging on still. I haven't had a true even burn on this. Maybe now I'm getting the closest I've ever gotten to an even burn. So if it can end good, I'll be satisfied with that at this point. Retrohale. A little bit of a vegetable flavor, like greens, earth, leather, cedar wood. I am about 50 minutes in, probably 50 minutes. Most of the way. This hasn't gone the greatest, but now It's the most even it's got, so I can't really complain. The smoke output is excellent. It's tasting better right now, actually. And the ash might come off. Look at how dark that ash is. It's a very sloppy ash. It's not rolled like everything's log filler in here. It looks like they might have rolled it with some pieces, like it's a mixed filler. It's rolled in the sense, I've had some $2, $3 cigars that with the ash looks just like this, or maybe better sometimes. That's the only thing, though, I would say. But it's burning evenly now, so the flavors are picking up a little bit. I've let it rest too and let it even itself out some. So yeah, I'm gonna shut it off for now. Talk to y'all later. Okay, so now I am back on the final third. Flavors are coming across well. It's a little bit bitter though. It's got some nice bitter wood to it. Well, not nice, but it's bitter wood, earthiness, and very peppery on the retrohale. Very peppery, almost like a wintergreen pepper. Wintergreen and black pepper, like the menthol is like coming through now. A little bit of a menthol type of a taste. Great smoke output. Multicolored ash. Ooh. But it's now smoking a more smokiness, kind of like the other decade I smoked. Like a smoked bacon taste coming through now. Smoked meats. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Talk to y'all later.